Hello, I'm Mac,
I'm
and we're from Bullet for My Valentine. It was just the desire to be able to do what we loved as a career, really, was just play music, you know. We never gave up on that, I don't know, that dream, really, isn't it? I mean, it's something that I don't know, it's just hard to explain. It's just something inside was telling us, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up, and we were doing numerous crappy little shows, paying to play scenarios in front of nobody, but we did it because, you know, we knew we had the potential. If someone signed us, that we could be pretty decent, you know what I mean? So it was just a desire to succeed in our dreams, really. Again, for me personally, it was just wanting to do what I wanted to do, which was play guitar, and I loved music, and I loved band, and I loved heavy metal, and seeing like getting Sky Television for the first time when I was like 14 and putting MTV on bands like Metallica and Megadeth and coming on. It just inspired me to want to be a musician and get in a band, really. I just loved everything about what I was watching, you know, the sound of the tracks, the visualness of it, the styles, just everything was just appealing to me, so that's what made me want to be in a band.
It just happened. Weird. Like Matt said, kind of strange. Once you pick up on like a band which changes your life, like Metallica, it just happens. For us anyway, for me it definitely, I mean, you start learning instruments, taking an interest in learning other instruments and stuff, and it just goes from there, really.
Yes, the world tour is imminent, really. We start in about 2 weeks. We go straight to America for the first leg, then we come back to do European festivals over the summer with some little headline shows in between. Then we have a bit of a time off because Jay's girlfriend is pregnant, so they're having a baby. We're having a month off so they can do that. And then what's the next? Australia?
Australia, Japan, back to America.
Australia, Japan, back to America. And then we do a proper massive European UK tour from mid-October to mid-December, I think. And then after the New Year, probably repeat. So yeah, crazy.
I don't know, Metallica, they cover us too now.
Which one?
You know.
Yeah, Metallica playing Screaming Fire would be pretty cool. I don't know what would happen in the middle breakdown section on the locals. Probably Turk would take over that, right?
Yeah. I don't know, I think, because I think we've done a few covers, and 90% of those covers have been Metallica covers. It'd be nice if they'd done a cover of our song. Like,
definitely something thrashy, I think.
yeah.
It is crazy to see when people get like Bullet logos and song lyrics tattooed on and stuff, but it's an amazing gesture of love for the band, you know what I mean? And it's something that's really cool, and it's quite an old school thing to do, which seems to be happening again now, which is good. And thankfully we're a band that wants to be around for a long time. There'd be nothing worse than people getting this artwork down on their skin forever.
Yeah.
When we break up and never achieve like huge success, you know, that's what we want to do. So I think people that are getting bullet tattoos on them kind of know the score with us, that we're going to be around for a while, and like Metallica and all these bands were for us growing up, they still are around today. That's what we want to do, you know. So it's an amazing gesture of love for the band, so it's cool. No, I don't think there is. I don't think we weren't really that happy with the way the Alexandra Palace show came out. For some reason, it was nothing about the show. It just didn't seem to capture the energy and the size of the show for some reason, which is what we want, you know. So I think we might release snippets of it here and there, but as far as the DVD goes of the show, I don't think that's going to happen. And we should probably maybe do it on, you know, sometime on this upcoming tour, on this album cycle, really. So we'll see. from my point of view, and I'm sure from Moose and the other boys, I would definitely work with Dawn again. He's an amazing guy. He's very chilled out, and he's kind of a nice, calming presence to have in the studio because things get kind of riled up and you get cabin fever being in the studio for a while. But he's a really nice dude. He taught me personally so much about songwriting and vocal performance, which I thought I knew it all, but clearly not, because what he's done for me and the band and made this album sound is incredible, you know. So to have him come to us as well, initially he came to us for the gig, you know, said, look, I love the band, I think I can do good things with you, can I get the gig? So we had a meeting, he said all the right things, and we gave him a shot, you know. He's very difficult and very demanding, because obviously we didn't know him, we've never worked with him before, so to get that level of trust took a long time. When it did, and magical things happened, it was a really good working partnership.
No, any band is a good band, I think, for our band. I mean, because our fan base ranges from, like, I don't know, 40 to 12, 11 year olds. I mean, like I said, we want to be around for a long time, so hopefully those young fans will grow with us.
Yeah, in 10 years they ain't going to be so young, you know what I mean? So, the more the merrier, I say.
Exactly.
Bring it on.
No, we just wrote what we wanted to write. And it will finish, and then we just took it easy, I think, and went in and relaxed about it, really.
There's always a little bit of pressure, because, you know, over the last few years we've become quite successful, you know what I mean? So obviously you don't want to do something that's not as good as the last thing. You always want to progress and make a good record. I think this time around, though, we've actually not even made a good record, we've eclipsed anything we've done in the past. And it was such a relaxed experience this time around, everything from the writing to the recording, really. I mean, the recording was difficult, but it was still very relaxed, like it was a completely different vibe to the Fire session, which was a complete mental nightmare, really, because of personal issues with my voice and stuff like that. But we were just really confident this time around, and that we were going to deliver the goods. We did. It depends, really, the favourite. I mean, they're all essential and all amazing parts of the job, you know what I mean? Writing music with your mates in a room is always a good laugh, because that's obviously the initial start of the process. Recording is good because you get to be creative and you hear all your ideas come to life. And then playing live is an amazing adrenaline rush, and it's what we love to do, really, isn't it? So
yeah,
it's all amazing. I couldn't really pick one, because they couldn't happen without each other anyways. Live is obviously the most fun part, but it can be the most horrible part as well. If you're not having a good day, you know what I mean, you're not feeling too good, it can be a nightmare as well for an hour. So, I don't know, it's tricky.
Yeah, it's just different emotions for each thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's hard because, like I said, they all need each other to work. But, you know, doing what we do is all fun. There's no highlights. What we do is